Hello everyone, my name is Tony Ortiz and this is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Randomizer, and we are here to deliver a max chaos sample run for you. And let's just get into it because it's going to probably take a while. We're just going to go ahead and use our default file name, follow our max chaos settings, everything on the bottom option. There you go, and generate our seed, and here we go. And as I mentioned in the previous video for the STS sample run, I will be playing along and commentating as I do everything here and sharing with you a little bit of my knowledge, my routing decisions, my strategies, all that. Just kind of give you an idea of what this is going to look like. Now, you'll probably notice right away the very first chest is blue. Now, every single chest and item location is shuffled in this version of the flags. So that means that my Zangetsuto sword that I need to beat the game could be anywhere. Hopefully it's not in the zones after the sword unlocks. So we'll be checking the safety spot, which we mentioned in the previous run as well. So hopefully that is the case. We are not locked via the sword. Also, every single shard drop is also shuffled, including the empty ones. So some of that tech is going to come into play. We're going to spend a lot more time in the demon menu, seeing what we did and didn't get. And yeah, we're going to be checking every single potentially location in the game. So there's going to be a lot of hidden breakable walls you might not have been familiar with, a lot of secret, like not really super visible item check areas that you might see. And for any kind of building up to this run, I strongly recommend using some of the great materials that were made by our community that I will have linked. And that I want to give credit right away to Elite Hexor and Scott Moon for working on this really nice Google sheet that kind of like shows you the entire castle. It is designed for SDS gameplay, but it has labels for literally every single spot where you can get stuck, where an item is, breakable wall, what kind of chest it is, so you can really use it as a resource. I've made a copy of it, and I've actually corrected a few things since it was not being updated. So, but I still want to shout out those two people, and their names are in the sheet, so give them all the love. Follow them on all the socials if you can. And let's get ourselves underway in a little bit of a 3, a 2, and a 1, and we're off. Okay, so I mentioned about the timer in the bottom left corner. We're just going to stick with that. And, I kind of went over that in the STS run. But, we're going to go ahead and do a lot more checks right away. So, hey, look, oh, okay, the highest intelligence cap you can find in a treasure chest. That's pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and put that on. Anyway, I might have mentioned this in the tutorial videos, but I just want to bring it up one more time. And that is that we're going to be doing a lot more checks. So don't be intimidated by how many checks that you see. You can learn this. It's not as difficult as it looks. And, but the routing of them is going to be kind of tricky. So definitely I would not get down on yourself if you forget where something is at. That happened to me a lot while I was learning this. Especially for preparation to do it at a marathon. I would think something soft locked, and then I would remember, oh yeah, there's like these 3 checks over here that I didn't do. Whoops, go do them, and then they still wouldn't have it, and I would actually be soft locked. So, I would say, don't get discouraged. A lot of stuff in the game is easy to miss. And we have shuffled rooms as well, so we're going to be checking every single save room to see if it's a warp room as well. And we're going to be just doing a lot more killing of enemies as well, because we need shards to drop, and they could be on any enemy that could drop a shard, which is every enemy in the game except for a couple bosses. So, like Zangetsu himself, and Zangetsuto 2, I think, and the final boss. I think everything else dropped a shard. So, yeah. Anyway, there are a few things in the game that aren't shuffled. I think I already mentioned them as well. This is just a pretty standard cleanup here. We won't have much to talk about during the boat, so I'll just talk about some of the housekeeping stuff. Ooh. A huge boost to our luck. Love that. Crafting is way more important in this. We will not be selling stuff because we can break it down, and we can break it down into almost anything. So that's a huge difference in the way we play this kind of game. And also, there are some things that cannot be shuffled. And what those things are the food items. So all the food items will retain their properties, what crafts them, and so on. And you know that. And then oh wow, okay, well, hey, maybe we're gonna have a little shorter of a run than I thought. Who knows? All right. Anyway, and then another thing that can't be changed. 1 second here. Okay. Another thing that can't be changed is items that are only craftable cannot be shuffled into treasure chests. In the base randomizer, you know, there's a PC only randomizer that does do a lot of these functions. It does fix a lot of the stuff that we deal with, but unfortunately, that locks out a very significant portion of our community from playing with each other, and we just usually just don't use that because you know, it just cuts off a lot of our players from being able to play together. So this is actually a pretty good weapon in its own right. The Zangetsu is the second strongest sword you can find in a treasure chest. You know, after the Valkyrie sword. So we'll probably be using it quite a bit, unless I find a better weapon or I find some good magic offense. And yeah, we're just going to clean this up here. Going to be some stuff I might have to backtrack for because I don't have vertical movement to get to it. Going to open that shortcut right there with my handy-dandy DLC shard. And yeah, we're just going to try to get through this section as quick as possible. And then we'll come back here when we have access to more movement and stuff that'll get us into the areas that we need to look at. The only thing is, that's only actually going to happen if I'm looking for Jeebel's glasses specifically. Because since we've already found Zangetsu, I don't really need to check items anymore. Now it's a lot more about finding the glasses to make sure we can beat the game. Or just other stuff to boost my power. And then it's about finding that Dimension Shift shard to get to the end of the game. So really, I'm going to probably be skipping a lot more stuff than I would normally. But again, until I find Jeebel's glasses, it is sort of worth checking every item location. Also, though, if I see them craftable in the shop, I might then, or dismantleable, I might just then stop. Wow, that's one of the best reds in the game. Okay. So if we find infinite MP, we're set for offense. That's for sure. Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab that now because it might come up. Thing is, it's all shuffled in this one, so it definitely might not. Oh, sunglasses, why? Ooh, okay. Beach gem, that could be... Oh, no. Okay, so we can make a witch's hat with a government scarf and a ether. That's interesting. Oh, there's glasses. 2 order-made scarves. All right. Oh, and Solomon's ring with convex glasses. So we're looking for convex glasses and order-made scarves. For sure. We're going to keep 1 sapphire just to make sure we can check the dismantle on it. So now I'm looking for... Okay, order-made scarf. So 3 alkahest gets me a Jeebel's glasses. Now I'm looking for convex glasses. Because that is huge. The Solomon's ring is one of the only things in the game, besides the luck stat, that can make shards drop at a higher rate. So we definitely want to build that too if we can find a convex glasses somewhere. I have to save my normal scarf. And I need to save... take a look at what's purchasable. Okay. I'm going to buy some food. Do I have a drink? I have access to a drink. That's awesome. Not going to buy that because we're going to get glasses, hopefully, at some point. So we're looking for one of the 3 enemies in the game that drop alkahest. Actually, let's do the quest. 7 minutes isn't a terrible time. I would have liked to have been done about 30 to 45 seconds faster. But we did have to look through some menus that we sometimes don't have to. I was hoping the rat would come towards me there. 3 kills on him. just to see what's behind these other quests. Because items in this mode are doubly great because you can also get this stuff and then potentially dismantle it for something else you need. Okay, again, no waystone, so we're grabbing that. Just to make sure we can come back. Take the top route here. Okay, and normally this is a blue chest. Okay, vanilla, but we'll just go ahead and check it anyway. And as you can see, I'm kind of like going out of my way to get extra kills in on enemies. Stuff that hasn't dropped its shard yet, I definitely want to get kills in on. Just on the off lucky chance that I get it before I have to actually sit there and farm it over and over. You're going to see a check here that we didn't do in the last run as well, in the SDS run. This is normally an HP and MP up that are hidden up here. Oops. Well, sometimes you don't jump when you need to because you're on 60 FPS instead of uncapped. You're used to uncapped. And you screw it up and you got to go all the way back around. So. Whoops. There you go. Okay, well, I mean, Stinger's not bad. That gives us a way to poison stuff, and getting any shard drop off of any mob is great because that means you don't have to do it again later. I think I got both of the items, but I want to be 100% sure here. Okay, yeah, I did. And, you know, Zangetsuto can be in any of these locations that, you know, that we're checking. So, you know, you'll see a lot of these locations that you might not have known were available as we play. Because I'm still going to, again, not be going out of my way for item checks now that I have the sword. But I still definitely want Jeebel's glasses. I know where to craft them, but I also want those convex glasses. Convex don't drop in the pool. But there could be something that I can get that dismantles into them. That I really want. So if it's not too far out of the way, I'm gonna open it. If it's far out of the way, I'll probably skip it at this point. Because really, I really want those glasses. That'll make everything faster. And really, what I want to do is I want to kill enemies and get their drops to see if they can drop that alkahest that I need. So I'm maybe looking for couple specific things. Ectoplasm is one. Oak is another. And then Ether, I believe. Just a regular plain Ether potion that restores the weakest mana potion. That as well. Because those three items all share in an alkahest drop pool. And if you recall to when we were explaining like the flags and stuff, the way that the items are shuffled, the item drops are shuffled, they are not shuffled individually. They are shuffled together as a pool from an enemy that drops it. So, you know, if this enemy drops these three things, that pool and the percentage of how they drop stays intact, and then that whole pool gets shuffled to another enemy, or, you know, stays vanilla. Potentially, it's really low chance that happens, but it's possible. So, if you really want to get really good at max cast, you can learn all the enemy drop pools and stuff, and then you can, like, you know, leverage all that knowledge. Potentially, you know. The thing is, when you shuffle what can be crafted as well, like by what ingredients, the traditionally good crafting ingredients don't necessarily give you access to anything craftable. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in that regard. He already dropped his shards, so I don't really need to farm him, but I'm over here. I'll kill him. Okay, can't get to that yet. Can't get to that and check below here. Okay, a purple. Okay. Not really a useful one, unfortunately, but again, any shard drop is good information. Oh, there's a good purple. Okay. Oh, I already knew that drop. I shouldn't have bothered checking that. Okay, so we've got great offense if we can find those alcohols to make the glasses. We'll be in really good shape. If I can find something that breaks into convex glasses as well, or if I can find them as a quest reward or something, that would be absolutely incredible. A Solomon ring plus Jeeble glasses is a great way to play through MC. Okay, so now what really we want here is a teleport room. We don't... Okay, great. We don't want to get screwed with like no teleport rooms in areas that we need to come back to a few times, and we definitely want something around Garden. I'm going to save. And I don't really think it's worth farming for shards right now, because even though I have a good melee weapon, I also have insanely good offensive shards, and I know my path to getting Jeeble's glasses for infinite MP, so I can really abuse those shards later. So I think just progressing and encountering as many enemies as I can, killing them, see if I can find alcohols to drop. That's my key to victory here. Inputs definitely have to be way more precise when you don't have uncapped frame rate on. Oh, blue shard. Accelerator? Oh my goodness. Folks, we're going to do it. Well, this is a great example seed. I mean, this is... You couldn't get much better luck than this early. I think I've had a max chaos where Accelerator's been on the first check a couple times, but this is pretty great. This is going to cut our demo time down by so much. So yeah, we're not the Flash. I don't know if you can tell. It does drain MP to use, but it doesn't... It's not active when you're standing still, which is cool. And then also we can break all these like lamps that we run across. Most of them have mana roses in them. You know, which will give us like 10 to 15 MP back, or, you know, whatever it is. First. Alright, well, yeah, shit happens. Okay, I'm just glad that she's not the enemy that drops alcohols, because that would have been miserable. Alright, probably not going to be an invert here, but we have to check for this item. Okay. Yeah, because that item could have been, like, you know, something that we needed, like, that could break into convex glasses or something. Oh. Yeah, we'll do fish. Just thinking about what stats I want there, because again, when you use a food the first time, you get a permanent stat boost based on what food you used. So Fried fish does intelligence, which is great. Not going to be using that a ton right now, but inevitably we're going to find stuff. Okay. Not going to use that, but that's okay. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not bad. Optimizer makes our weapon attacks faster. It's way less prevalent when you have uncapped FPS, but when you don't, when you have capped at 60, it definitely helps. And I have no vertical movement yet, so I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy. And I'm jump slashing there to cancel my recovery animation, my melee swing. If I was really good at the game, I would be able to recover even faster by backdashing and then jump canceling that and then attacking again. But I'm not. Maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe one day. Okay, we're on another MP here. Okay, we'll just take a quick refill. I'm not going to bother to save. We don't need to. Alright, so I have no way to go vertical, so I might have to start farming enemies now, looking for a vertical movement shard of some kind. But we have teleporter rooms available, so I'm going to actually just check all the rest of the items I have access to first. Okay. I think at this point, a good way to do it would be to head back to this teleporter, teleport back to the shop. Oh, there was the parry unintentionally. Head back to the shop. And shop and stuff, and then decide what to do from there. But first I'm going to... Oh, I don't have a way to get back up, do I? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna... There's 3 chests to check in the middle there of that room. But I don't have a way to get back up here. So I'm gonna teleport first. Mess around with the menus, turn in some quests, and then decide what route I'm gonna take around. I can't get to... Can't get to the other side of the garden with just accelerator. It's too far of a gap to jump across. Could be safe to get rid of the steel. Oh, I get more automated scarves and a sulfate with that. Okay. That was 3 as well. Okay, man. Yeah, there's lots of good, safe to get rid of that. Take a save. Make sure. Oh, wow, we have them in the shop. That's incredible. I didn't even see that the first time. Well, let's go. Double blade. I am cool with not doing double blade and doing the... What do we find? This? I'm also cool with... Actually, I'm also cool with dismantling the scarf as well. But I can also craft this and this? Or no? Okay, so we're good now. We can go back to like something like that. All right, we're in great shape now. So now it's just about farming all of the shards in the game. We're going to be keeping our eye out for convex glasses. Um, what's possible? Yeah, we're gonna be keeping our eye out for convex glasses or something that can break into convex glasses. Okay. To get us our Solomon ring. But now we're pretty much in the stage where we're just going to be farming stuff for its shards. Okay. This way. Okay, that is not a warp room. Okay, now let's just check for a null on all the stuff that we don't have. Okay. No nulls, so everything that we kill here should be able to drop something. And yeah, we have gamblers. Okay, yeah. And so it begins, folks. The hours of farming RNG drops. We paid a heavy price early with good luck, and now we're gonna get smashed in the head. Okay, let's do. I don't have bat yet, right? Bat might be better on the other side. That might be better right here, actually. You get all these bats. I guess we get this guy. Okay, so we're looking for that. The three guys on the end. Oh yeah, okay, we can go all the way back. Toad, Toad, Arbor, and all that stuff there. Okay. Let's just make our way back this way. Can I kill Bat with just Accelerator? Heck yeah, I can. Alright, let's go. Oh, we got him. We can get Greeman by going back this way. We can also get him up top by the teleporter. Doesn't really matter. And this is kind of what FCS would become as well if you like couldn't find dimension shift, if that's what the thing you're looking for is. It's farming time, you know? But hey, when you get that like lucky first drop or whatever when you kill an enemy, like it feels so good. Okay, Aqua Stream, that opens up a completely a new section of the castle as well. We can actually go that way. From like right here. We don't have to go up and farm the rest of the stuff up top. This is a tough call. I must say, this is a very tough call because this direction has less stuff, but if it's correct, we don't want to waste all the time um, going in the other way. So tough call, tough call, tough call. Just under there. Good news is, oh, now I'm locked actually. But technically I'm not. Technically we're not locked. There is a warp room I have access to. Okay. Also, I can do the vertical climb down here to get out into a garden. We don't care about that. Nice. Okay. Now we're just gonna focus on making sure we don't soft lock ourselves. And I'm gonna try to open up the warp rooms that I can. Almost thought I thought I could get that, but nah. So that way I can traverse back down here when appropriate. Quick check, see what's over here. Blue chest, don't care. Just noting what greens are here just in case. Like there might, in theory, be a... There's still a... Okay, there's a green. So now that I'm thinking about it, there's still a potential we have to check all these green chests because one of these green chests could have a key item in it, like silver bromide or like one of the boss keys. And if one of those boss keys is what we need, or I'm sorry, if silver bromide is what we need because that's where dimension shift's at, if it's in the train section, you know, I still need to check all those items. So really, I need to check every single item. Oh, white shark? Okay, well, that just opens up everything, pretty much. So this was the correct call, for sure. It's a blue, we're cool with that. quick, see what color this chest is. Okay, green. Yeah, until I find silver bromide or dimension shift, I kind of need to. I still need to open every chest. Okay. See if this is a warp. It's not. Awesome. Cool. Okay, we have invert, so let's go clear this out. Make sure we don't have to come back here, since there's no teleporter over in this section. I haven't found a... Okay, yeah, I have not. Yeah. The mini stuns from Chisel Barrage are so good. Oh, you don't see an Alfred Metal very often. You definitely don't see that very often. Okay. Again, I think rushing through the game. I think rushing through the game and getting all the items and opening up every possible check is the way to go first, and then from there, like figuring out what checks to group together and do are the best. This is the best strategy, I think. You know, assuming luck's not going to bail you out or whatever, is the way to go. And just open up everything, do the math, do it in the right order. Yeah, hope for the best. Okay, so now I think we clear all the way to the teleport room that's guaranteed. Because that's the best way to get out of here. But I think now with invert we do get out of here. We do all the rest of the game. That's not in the lava section and the experimental lab section. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but check up top here real quick. Oh, you know what? I have to. There's a room down here that has a chest in it. Okay, cool. It's blue. We're good with that. And I'm skipping blues now because I've got everything I need to beat the game in terms of damage and all that output. Okay, that is green, so I got to remember that. That could, in theory, be a silver bromide. It could, in theory, be required. And so I've got 2 underwaters. Two underwater greens I gotta remember. Poor Rocky. Got 2 shard already, we're good. Okay, so to proceed forward, I would need a oh, I have invert. I can proceed forward, so I can proceed forward here, but I don't think it's the best course of action because I can teleport back here on a whim, and there's a bunch of other stuff I want to clear out first, especially because I want to get to the library and get books, dramatically increase my damage output. This next section, the stuff's very high HP, high damage. I think we're fine just going other places, coming back here later. So this one you can't get out without move it. So that's why this is always locked to a transport room. Same as this one. You need to be able to get back to the main area, and then there's one more that's also locked in a similar scenario. Oh wow! So fusion gives us more order maids, so we'll get that kill quest for sure. Order maids seem to be the key crafting component in this. Nothing upgrade there really. Oh, skull necklace could be worth. We're looking for convex glasses. That's what we're looking for. Okay. No convex. Sell anything that have more than one of. Except for that, we don't sell that. Definitely sell some mahogany. Buy some more food. We can go this way and clear this section out. Get this out of the way so it's like not even in our minds. Okay. Ooh. Oh. We definitely want to augment luck. That's awesome. One of the better yellows. I don't have waystones here, but it's okay. Teleport room? Nope. Okay. No problem, no problem. What the shortcuts for? We got his drop, so we just need Schema and Alio. So Alio I can get. Oh, that's great, because I think that's only a 3% as well. I can get this homie in a different spot. That's also by an item check. So I'm going to go for that. Get that guy right here, and there's an item up there. Okay. Oh, and Chisel Barrage and Aqua Stream, I'll just casually mention, as I mentioned in the shard video, they are the only crouch tech cancelable, so you can see I'm shooting. This is how I normally would shoot Chisel Barrage. This is how we shoot it with crouching, uncrouching. Look at how many extra chisels are flying around. Same happens to Aqua Stream. Don't know why, these are the only two shards in the game that have this crouch tech. But they do. So. And we checked these to make sure none of them was a blank. We're looking at a 4% drop rate here. Okay, not a good one. That's alright. Okay, we could go up this way, in theory. We could also invert our way into OSL if I wanted to, but I think going to the library, getting a bunch of big damage is the way to do it. Okay. Blue chest. I'll take Axe Outsider here. There's better places for shield outsider though. Okay, what did she drop? The red, so probably not a big deal. Oh, that is a poison, but we have a poison sword, so I'm good with that. I'm all set on that front. I don't think this is the fastest way, but there's some other stuff to check. Yeah, we could have actually done this a little bit quicker. A few items in there we gotta remember. If I get Reflector Ray. Okay, Tunic. Will be a stat up then. Oh yeah, I've got okay, not much to say here. We're just going basically on the traditional route, up and around, checking all the items as we go. Ooh, a waystone. If I can break that and then recraft it, that would be massive. Which I don't see why I couldn't. Alcahests are in the shop, so... What was this? Not a green? Yeah. Okay, I could jump right over here, but... Actually, yeah, I will. I want to open the door. that door there. Ooh, okay, Halite. That means I can make infinite rice balls. That's good. Ooh, teleport room, okay. Let's get a save room on top of the teleport room, please. Okay, there's bromide. That's great. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I can pretty much stop checking chests now, I think. No, I still need one of the keys. Oh no, I have all three. Okay, so that's wild. Okay, so I can go ahead and beat Homie right now. Open up Den, and now the whole game's open. Alright, so now it's just a matter of farming out the shard. Okay. I think now we can just beeline to the books. Leave everything else here. I can come back to the jackpot Tino guy later. Hello. Hey, flamethrower's cool. Do this. And I don't have to check this later. Julio. Dragon dropping dragon scales? Is this even randomized? What? Yep. Okay, blue, we'll skip that. Gotta do a double invert to get it. Before I go to the library, I'll clean up these checks real quick. Again, I shouldn't need them, but Get all these free kills on all these other enemies I still need their drops from anyway, so whatever. We see the chain, room transition, and it'll be done. Hopefully this is a teleporter. Okay, it is. Great. Definitely want the Deadeye book. Let's go teleport back here, turn in our bromide, get our ID, then get our second book plus our pass plate. One shot here. Looking for convex, that's all I'm really. Oh my goodness, let's go. Well, we're doing it now. Lose one luck, but who cares? What is this thing? I'm actually going to save here because of how much progress we've made. Okay. It's going to be all about checking locations now. Or checking enemies, I mean. We can pretty much dump everything as well. Oh yeah, I need to dismantle Waystone and then recraft it. Whenever you craft something, I can't dismantle my Waystone? No way. Well, anytime you craft something, it then becomes purchasable in the shop. And it is not going to let us. Wow, that sucks. Okay, well, that's just the way it goes then, I guess. Buy a bunch of these to upgrade the thing to the max. I guess I'll buy a bunch of pasta. A friggin' pasta. You know? And then pour back to the library. We should have a second book available after we get our turn in. And then we can go to tower, and then crane, and then the right side of caverns. There's all sorts of... Everything's open, basically. So we want max luck here. Damage we've got on lockdown. There's no issues with damage. Also a teleport room, which is hilarious. Red. Hey, we're just looking for a dimension shift now. All we need. But it could be on any enemy in the game. We have a Solomon ring though, so that's really good. I don't know what else this could be that I need. I've got all the boss keys. Got bromide. Yeah, I think I can stop checking chat. Oh, Aegis plate would be nice to have. The only other thing I could think of would be Aegis plate. That would be great. Think I should still be checking for that. So I should still be checking green chests, basically. That's it. Okay, I should probably fight the optional bosses that I can access. Well, Rev is 100% drop, so I should go there. Oh, just invert. I probably shouldn't have got grabbed there. Now I have to double invert to get to this stupid chest. Vanilla Aegis plate, let's go. Oh, I don't remember a rock ever being up there. That's pretty fun. Nice. Gonna check these chests real quick. Make sure there's no blue. Nice. Star drop, no dice. Ooh, teleport room right in front of train, huh? Okay. That means we can save that for way later. That actually I might do. Okay. No coming back. Just up here, Simeon as well. I'm gonna be coming back this way to go down, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, that BS. Okay. Green, cool, or not green, cool. Get this 100%er out of the way. Feel real dumb if you go around the whole castle and like this guy had it the whole time. Yeah, we'll hold that. The only attack you can do that can hit you if you're inverted. Could have moved out of the way, but whatever. Okay. Green. Oh, well, you know, it is the best pet. Okay. Going back. The old Valk sword. Maybe just looking for blanks here. The Wolfman is blank, that's good. We know that. Bird shares for armor's drop, we don't care. Okay, so I will take the Cabria in a different room with Toad in them as well. Okay. This room right here. Funny. Okay. Okay, there's a green chest there. That's there. Two in the middle. I'm not going to take this room because there's nothing there that can't be farmed anywhere else, and there's only item checks. Now we're taking the other route to get to the other teleport room so that now we have full teleport access to everything, and then I think from here I go ahead and clear here I go ahead and clear the bottom out. And I can definitely work this section as well. There. Mally. Poison Toad we have. Rob. Water Leaper we just got. So Seeker is the... Okay. That's good. There's better spots for Archdemon. One specifically in a place I haven't explored yet. Okay, another green chest. A lot of green chests down here. I think it's 5 total. Okay. So now it's all about just getting lucky, going to the right place. Train has a bunch of stuff that's there. It also has 1 guaranteed. Lava has 1 guaranteed. Into another 1 guaranteed in the lab that's behind it. We have a first ring now? No. Oh, Valkyrie would have done it too. Cool, cool. Rava Valar. Ooh, fun. I can see the third book's available. Might have to do 2 more teleports in order for that to happen, but we might have explored enough to where he just has it open now. Yeah. Okay, we don't really need it. While I'm here... Do I farm? Nah, probably not. Let me go maneuver around and then I can come back, get the third book. Demon, Naya, Barber. Close. Hmm. Probably easier to just do this on normal physics. One of the better Simeon areas. Like, there's nothing in your way. One of the fastest to reset. Do I have lance armor? No. So this is worth it for me. Although I can just get lance armor in the next room, so probably actually not worth it. Simeon always has something, man. Okay, so there's Deep Sinker in case there's any kind of okay. In case there's anything in those green chests, I've got it covered now. Yes. Wolfman. Burr and armor are the same. Okay. So we'll do Dully in this room, Malediction in the next. And get some water. As soon as I go to grab the water, then it drops. Do I have... I do not have G-Man. I don't want to go check any green chests underwater because I don't need anything out of any chests, so yeah, we're just going to continue to stick with this. Everything's open. Got a beam weapon. This is pretty good. A little bit faster than Chisel Barrage for non-boss enemies. You get red as well. A little bit different in functionality, but go kill Bloodless. She's 100% drop as well. Save real quick. Well, that's unfortunate. This guy. Farm him. Don't think I got my chairman mimic drop either. I think I don't have carriage more. I didn't get Octopeak. I gotta go back. Shit. That's okay. Let me get carriage more first. Then I'll go back to that. Kenya, Fornius. Okay. I'm gonna take the Mimic as well here before I even go into the train area. We don't care what it is. It's yellow. All we care about is if it's purple or not. Okay. Carriage more stuff next. I knew I forgot one in wonder if this one shots. Does. Okay, so let me go take this teleporter back up top, finish off Octi, and then we'll get out of there. Did I have a third book now? Nope. Okay, I guess I gotta actually teleport around. Oh, actually, we'll take Titania first. He's right here. We'll fight Jackpot Man. He's a millionaire. Oh, it's the wrong DS. Come on. Okay. Yes. And then I can just go right and then invert right into the Octopeak room. Yep. Here. Yep. Hey. Go. Okay. So that's this stuff taken care of. Now we're talking train with all new stuff in it. Yeah, I think that's probably the way. Or do we... Yeah, I might want to save first because I can soft lock the train easily. Now I should have a third book? Hey, OD, you're pissing me off. Sometimes it just gets bugged and you can't get the third book too. That's another problem. Let me just go here. There's a save room right next to it. We don't need to do any visits to the shop or anything. Just... eliminating train from the entire picture. So then we're gonna go. We have only basically two options left. We have all of underground that's remaining, and then we have OSL, and then we have the end game area. We also have this guy here. Both of these. Have a drop. Oh. There's the Alcahest drop. Keep your little area there you can get items out of. Try to chest back this way. Okay, we'll maybe use that on the Dominique, depending on what our options are. I might still just end up using Chisel though. Balanced CU though can do so much damage to Dom. Okay, this you want to walk through this door at normal pace. And with this boss, there's lots of ways to soft lock. Walking through that door at not normal pace, like with speed or like jumping or whatever. Going too far at the top of his screen, doing too much damage to this guy before he does this sequence at least once can also bug it. Money is power. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. That's going to be go mode. I think I have one. Yep, I have one waystone. Okay, folks. Well, that's the wrap. We're gonna go ahead and finish the game off, or you show you how easy it is to beat the end bit when you have all this power. And just to be safe, we'll buy like a bunch of these. It doesn't matter. Sure. Okay, not the best movement, but with invert and dimension shift, but you know, we have accelerator, so things will go pretty quick. Okay, and we don't have great poison options, but we can pretty much ignore that because we have so much other damage. Doesn't really matter. Just gonna boost through these guys. Alright, and we go into this final section. Okay, so now switching to dimension shift I don't think it's going to do us too much good. I'm just going to basically invert and yeah, I mean actually it can. Let's go with this. Yeah, because we have Vashia as well, maxed, so this is going to do a lot of damage. Random overworld stuff. Bosses. We will want to switch to dimension shift in a second anyway for getting through stuff as fast as possible. We're gonna sub 2, which is great. Sub 2 on a MC is not guaranteed at all. Why we don't often run MC without solid vetting. Make sure we can complete it. Okay. Cool Mountain, and we're out of here. Okay, teleporter, interesting. We don't care too much about any of this. We got so much food, like we can't really die. I'll just heal. And this is why we need dimension shift, solid wall, so we can't pass through without it. Get ourselves a little validation wall. Make sure the run's nice and valid. Alright, and then we want to go, let's see. Yeah, Stinger. Diablo. I don't think we end up picking up anything first. And then take failed CU, I think, in. Okay, should be a really fast fight. I don't know if we can sub 145. That's kind of a tall ask, but he's already at half health because that beam attack doesn't come out until he's at half. Oh no, we got hit for 3. We almost had a Dom medal. That tiny little dragon hit, we would have had a Dom medal. Okay, so we didn't find standstill, so I can't show you the standstill kill. Basically, we would pause time and just use like the crouch tech shard to obliterate Bale, but we're gonna obliterate him pretty quick anyway. Between rank 9 Vashi and a half upgraded Chisel Barrage. Okay, sub 145, very nice. So there you go, everybody. There's an example of what can happen in Max Cast. It can be way better than that. It can be way worse than that. That was a nice one right in the middle. And before I get out of here, I just want to say what I said at the end of the last video with the SDF demo. Thank you so much to the Rodent community. Thank you so much to the FFR community. Just want to echo everything I said there. Thanks especially to Jupiter, to Bobby, to Fran for doing the last tournament and really getting people involved and getting eyes on the game. And without those people, I would definitely not be as involved as I am to this day. And I hope to do, right by them with an event that you can find all about in the next and final video in the playlist. Please make sure you check that out. And I hope to see you guys, if not participating, at least watching all the matches. I look forward to commentating and broadcasting a lot of them. So check it out and enjoy. Thanks for playing Bloodstained and giving this game a really nice um, life cycle and creating a great community. And we'll see you guys around and keep on igvaniating.